So, is the land bank going to breach dams under Zylstra Lake?
No, we're especially, that's really not going to happen. And there are two dams, first of all. The upper dam is really around, that contains the big lake. That is the centerpiece of our preserve. So a lot of people have come to know and love that place. It's really got a lot of recreational value. It also has agricultural value. There was a report that came out in 2022 which suggested that if we wanted to improve salmonid habitat, removing the dams might be something that we could do. But the reality is that place has taken on a lot more importance than just for salmonid restoration. And frankly, we have other reports which show that's not even really feasible. So it's extremely unlikely we would remove that upper dam. The lower dam is in worse shape, and it's only a small lake. It's a 3-acre lake. So we'll have to look at our options there. It could be that restoring that to riparian area is a good idea. We don't know. We haven't talked about this. The Land Bank Commission hasn't had any deliberations on it. And whatever we do, we'll have to go through that public process where we'll have meetings with the commission, we'll produce recommendations, long-term management plan concepts, and we'll have the discussion, and the public would be part of that discussion. But at this point, I can't imagine removing that upper dam at all. In fact, we've just put a lot of money into repairing it to make sure that it's sound. So it's just, this has been really blown completely out of proportion, frankly.
Was there ever a time since 22 where you were more favorable to this, or more open to this?
No.
Is there any chance that the lower dam could breach itself? What kind of condition is that in?
Well, there's always a problem with dams that they can breach themselves. Yes, it seems unlikely, but the lower dam is in poor condition. The water control structure is in poor condition, and so we're going to come to a point where we'll either have to really put a lot of money into restoring it, or think about other options. For the upper dam, we've already done a lot of the work to stabilize it, and so we'll continue to do that for sure.
Any idea how this all started? The recent rumors?
Well, it came out of, at least this is my understanding, there were a series of public records requests made, and this document, this report from 2022, came back in one of those requests, and that was presented to the public yesterday as evidence that we're obviously going to take the dams out. That's just not true. We're not anywhere, that's not even on the radar for the Land Bank Commission at this point. And if you look at the preserve, anybody who's been out there knows this is really not a viable idea. This is not going to happen.